Good evening. If you were able to give an entire elephant's worth of meat and thousands of dollars to a small tribe in Africa, would you? Today we're going to be talking about trophy hunting and all the misconceptions and the pros that go along with it. I'm Braden Musgrove. I've been hunting my entire life, and I know tons about trophy hunting. I know tons of people that are in this sport that truly appreciate it and understand what it means. The first thing we're going to talk about is the monetary gain for conservation in these countries. First and foremost, trophy hunting is extremely expensive. It is very expensive to go over to these countries and get the opportunity to hunt these animals. The thing that stands out to me when we talk about monetary value is it helps endangered species. This money allows agencies to be hired to come in and protect these endangered species such as rhinos, lions, cheetahs, and the list goes on. A statement from the Global Economy and Conservation by Melville Saymon says, trophy hunters spend $250 million per annum in country, and impact of the spending on production in the economy is US dollars worth of $341 million. That goes straight into these small countries' economy. Another statement from the International Union for Conservation of Nature states, well-managed trophy hunting can provide both revenue and incentives for people to conserve and restore wild populations, maintain areas of land for conservation, and protect wildlife from poaching. The second thing we're going to talk about today is conservation that goes along with population control. In these countries, these animals have very limited access to certain resources. And the one thing that the money can bring to these situations is it can help with the living status and habitat health for these animals. There's been many examples of ecosystems being brought back and unhealthy agricultural practices being changed for the better of these animals. Another thing that it helps with is population. If a population of a large herbivore, such as a rhino, an elephant, etc., gets too large, they can eat all the vegetation in an area and push out all these other individuals, and that can really hurt the herd. Another thing that trophy hunting also helps with is getting rid of the old individuals within a herd, such as carnivorous species such as lions, hyenas, cheetahs, etc. In a quote from the Dallas Safari Club states, the individual animal is often old, past its prime, non-breeding, sometimes in poor condition, perhaps no longer contributing to the herd, and biologists call these surplus animals because removing them does not harm and may enhance herd activity. So by taking these animals that are no longer putting back into the effort of survival in these herds of animals, provides more nutrients and more resources to the younger generation. So if you have an extremely old lion that all it's doing is taking food from the younger developing lions, it's crippling the herd in a trickle-down effect. The third thing we're going to talk about, which I think is the most important, is when these animals are taken due to laws prohibiting the transport of meat across countries' borders, you can't transport this meat back to the United States or the United Kingdom or wherever these hunters come from. The country that you kill that animal in, it has to remain. So, in saying that, what that means is if a trophy hunter goes in and harvests a bull elephant every single ounce of that animal is going to go to these tribes to allow these tribes to have a fresh meal that will feed them for weeks. So, a statement from the NRA American Hunter published by Philip Massaro states, he's a lifelong trophy hunter, and he's been all over the the continent, trophy hunting. He says, I've seen crew of African skinners turn a bull elephant into an organized pile of cuts of meat and hide, all prepared for consumption of the local village. Another thing that it gives the tribes an opportunity to share their culture with people, trophy hunters. When they get there, the tribe usually throws a big party that's a ritual that's been passed down from chiefs or tribes for many generations to this point. So in conclusion, trophy hunting has many benefits that not only benefit the country, it benefits the tribe, it benefits the economy, it benefits the animal, etc. This also allows for different tactics for the community to become stronger and more aware of different strategies they can use to better the welfare of these animals. I truly hope you learned something today, and I truly hope that if you had a negative way of thinking about trophy hunting, that I gave you a different aspect of thinking about it. Thank you so much for listening, and have a great day.